Hello, my friends. It's good to be with you tonight. So, I actually decided to try something new and I asked for some requests on topics for some group meditations. And the one that I felt like we needed to focus on tonight is clearing fears involving money. Now, this is a deep one. Clearing any fears can be something that might take some more personalized work. So be sure to reach out if that's the case for you. But I wanted to offer this tonight and understand that sometimes your relationship with money is actually a reflection of your relationship with yourself. So with kind of those two little things in mind and making sure that you are somewhere safe and that you are not operating heavy machinery or driving, let's go ahead and begin. So, taking some deep, restorative breaths, and imagining with each breath in that you are drawing energy up into you, straight up out of the earth. And each breath out lets it spread out to your extremities and through your entire body. Drawing that power up through your body and in, and spreading it out throughout your body. Now letting the relaxation deepen and spread. Thank you, Lord. Sit with us tonight. Thank you, Lord. Bless us each tonight. Now, as this power and energy are being drawn up into your body from deep within the earth, imagine that there is an elevator or a passageway or a tunnel that you can see that has opened up, and it goes down into the earth. And because you have just felt the energizing, restorative, healing power coming into you from the earth, the darkness of this tunnel or elevator or opening does not feel intimidating or fearful or scary. It feels very safe and inviting, almost like stepping into a warm, safe, cozy little room, and going into this passageway feels like being invited into a really healing, warm place. So just ride down in that elevator or walk in through that passage and feel that energy and healing increasing as you go deeper into the earth. Now you notice that you've reached the bottom of this journey into the earth, and it opens out into this cavern, and it is lit up by beautiful crystals. And you realize that each of these represent wealth in many different forms. It can be wealth in friendships. It can be wealth in personal gifts and talents. It can be worth in people that you meet. It can be wealth in accomplishments and things that you love to do. And you notice that behind each of these is a representation of money. And that representation has something to tell you. So drawing up again in this place where the strength and the support are even more readily accessible. Pausing for a minute again to draw up strength and support and healing from the earth. Feeling it coming up and filling you from the bottom. Very good. Good release. Take a moment to soak that in. Let it spread throughout your body. Now with this strength, look at one of these representations of money. Whichever one draws your attention, pick it up and turn it over. And you notice that there is a message there for you. It could be a message of encouragement. It could be a truth about a false belief. It could be a lie that you've been telling yourself about money. It could be a promise that you have the opportunity to choose to believe. So take a moment and just receive that message. Now, with this truth, you have a choice. You have an opportunity. If it is a message of promise or encouragement, you have the choice to believe it. It is not in the message whether or not you believe it. It is in you and in your choice. And if it is a lie that you have believed, that has been brought to your attention, you have the choice to release that lie and let it go, or continue to believe it. So make your choice. and continue to feel that strength coming up from the earth. And now, whatever that message for you was, imagine that you have had almost a crust on the outside of you, like scales or like clay that was spread on you and then dried. And imagine now that it is all crackling and falling away. And the fears that you used to give power to are like dust or lost scales laying on the ground. And with this power that you're drawing up from the earth and that you're receiving and you're feeling, and with this new choice that you have decided to step into, you have the power to walk away from these fears and leave them behind. Now let's tap that in. I choose to leave old fears behind me. Repeat after me. I choose to leave old fears behind me. I am grateful for new choices and beliefs. I embrace myself. I embrace the future. I rejoice in the present. I forgive the past. Old fears are behind me. I forgive what they represent. I step into newness. And I totally love and forgive myself. I totally love and forgive myself. Acceptance washes over me. Acceptance washes through me. I totally love and accept myself. I totally love and accept myself. Very good. Now letting that sink in. Oh, good release. Letting that sink in. Receiving and feeling filled. Now beginning to come back at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open and wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open and wide awake to a positive and non-suggestible state. Now remember that clearing fears can be something that takes going a little deeper. So give yourself permission to watch the video more than once if you feel like it takes repetition, or to reach out for help if you feel like you need something more personal. And above all, be kind with yourself. Be forgiving with yourself. Have a good night. Love you guys.